What's up guys, and welcome to the Drift Games vlog. We are starting this one with a bang. We are on our way to Buffshop to collect the Cayman, and we've got a little bit of company. We found ourselves a little secret underground supercar club that's in Ireland, which is super rare. And right behind me now are some of the coolest cars in the country. Check this out. So we're rolling up to Buffshop. As you can see, some amazing cars here tonight. We're going to check them out for you guys, have a little talk with the owners, check out the specs, and there's a lot to look at. We got Jackson Golf 4, Porsche 911 Carrera S, we got a McLaren. What's up, boys?
What's up, you?
A little impromptu car meet.
Yeah, no, it just happens, doesn't it, when we all hang out?
So you've got something pretty bright and different.
We do indeed.
Something bright and different. Talk me through it now. You're going to have to excuse myself. I'm not the biggest Ferrari aficionado. But what are we looking at right here?
Ferrari F12. Original colour is actually cream.
So it's a cream Ferrari F12.
Yeah.
This is the V12?
Yeah.
V12 in this kind of nice baby blue.
Yeah, it's got like this crazy new blue made by 3M, and they use the car as like a guinea pig. So yeah, it pops. The guys were just saying that when you have it in your rear view, you can't help but keep looking at it because it's like blue, blue.
I was just in that moment. I think I spent the entire time just looking at the rear view mirror of this car. Like it's the entire rear view mirror of the car.
Yeah.
Here's my Cayman. We'll get back to that. Blaine, do you know what McLaren this is?
It's the 570.
570.
I love how, by the way, you just like went on and came
No, I'm
then just walked by that.
Getting to that last because that's what we came here to do. So we got a beautiful McLaren. This thing is gorgeous.
It's a lot louder than I thought it was. I know this is kind of like the baby McLaren, but it's
there is no baby
loud.
McLaren as far as I can see. This thing is gorgeous. Rear lights on these, I just think they look spectacular. I know if you're a supercar fan from anywhere in the world, you've seen these things before, but in Ireland they're so rare. Like you'd see one supercar every 3 or 4 months in Ireland, and there's probably only a max of maybe 20 or 30 in the whole country, I would say. So what I think, I mean, I've been in some of these cars before, but what's always entertaining on the channel is putting Josh in really fast cars and then sending him out to try and get some footage. We're also going to try and get some photos, and we are going to check out this at the very end. My Cayman, which has just been ceramic coated. Oh, and by the way, remember that R34 GTR that was in the last couple of episodes? Yeah, it's here, and we're going to drive it, so that's coming up later as well. Alright, so we got a Ferrari F12, which is pretty tasty, right?
Can't complain.
We have a McLaren, it's also pretty tasty. Speed bump, Blaine's car. But I think that photo would look even better with a GTR. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I know we could put a Golf 4 in there, and we probably should. And we do love our Golfs, But I think we'll leave it to the midnight club style boys for a minute. Let's go grab that R34 GTR, throw it out of the garage, get some crazy photos. Yeah, we're just running and gunning. We're losing the light here, so we're trying to do as much as we can, but it's pretty exciting. Guys, this is absolutely crazy. An industrial estate in Dublin. Check this out, look at what we're looking at. Cayman, R34 GTR, McLaren, Ferrari F12. It's like the Irish Midnight Club, right? There's awesome cars in Ireland. A lot of people say there isn't amazing cars in Ireland. We're proving there is amazing cars in Ireland. They're just not out all the time. We're just getting some really cool shots here. We're getting some really nice stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying it, because if you love cars, you gotta appreciate a lineup like this. Obviously my car being easily the slowest and less desirable car of all of these, but it is looking amazing since it's got a ceramic coating in Buffshop. So we'll have a closer look at that in a minute, but let's just enjoy the view for a while, alright?
I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actress. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the lion's den. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of. Coming in like a bull, you see me raising the stock up.
Let's be honest, everybody who's been watching this video shoot, there's only one car here that they want Josh to go for a spin in, and I think it's this one.
Nice. What, the van?
The van, the night out security van, who have been watching us for about half an hour going, what are these boys at? You want to take it for a spin?
Yeah, sure.
You've never been in a GTR?
No.
This is a very nice GTR. Josh is good luck. He's good luck, it's fine. Get out of there. Oh, sorry, you're in the way of the McLaren lane. Anyway, too many cars, too much stuff going on. It's been frantic. We got security on our backs. It's getting dark. We're going to jump into Swift. I'm going to hang Blaine out the back of it again. We're going to get some shots of this GTR. This thing is beautiful. Josh, you're going to have some experience.
I hope I'm going to have some experience. Seeing as this looks like a super Japanese car.
This is as super as it gets. This is like taking a passenger ride in a semi-detached house from Sheffield. That's how much this car is worth.
You better not be bad-mouthing Sheffield right now.
I'm saying Sheffield houses are expensive. You know how much 34 GTRs are nowadays?
To be fair, actually, it's the same price as a house, I would say.
I must say I am quite jealous of you right now, Josh. Quite jealous.
I'm quite excited.
For insurance purposes that you did get in the car.
I'm scared how to get in now. Don't touch anything, I guess. Very aware of how much everything costs in here because you ran through it with me the other day.
Yeah.
So for anyone that didn't see the episode the other day, how much horsepower is this running?
640.
There we go. That's what we want to know.
Go low, they say.
It'd be fun, they said.
Not in this case, though.
Oh, the sound of that crunch. And that's real carbon on the front of this car. You got overtaken by a Golf there. Go on, overtake. What? Oh my god! Oh my! In fourth gear, that's when it really pulls.
Yeah, it was tuned for Vanguard in Japan, so it's not like for quick straight as a start.
That is incredible. I say keep on going. Yeah, do some more. Like, it's hard to explain the sensation these cars actually give.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the things,
Oh, no.
like, you look at it and you kind of say, is it over 100 grand car? And then it pulls you back in fourth gear, and yes, I think it is worth it. That gives you a contagious laugh.
But that's what supposed to car do. Just
I was
make
going to
you
say,
laugh.
if a car makes you smile when you give it a rip, then the car's doing something right.
Oh yeah.
One last ball before we go. Oh, you can hear the turbo going. Punches you back. Oh my god. Quite rare in a car where you kind of you want the person to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. My mouth's gone dry. Oh my god, that's incredible.
Alright guys, while we got a minute, I want to thank one of our partners here at Drift Games, Moorfield Motors. These guys do the best, highest quality, and I think the best range of used vehicles in the country. So if you're in the market for one, whether it's a first time buyer, or you want a luxury SUV, or maybe you want just something like a sporty saloon, these guys have a massive range on their website, so check it out. In fact, here's some of the stuff they've got for sale right now. There's a selection of some of the stuff for sale right now in Moorfield Motors. Even if you're not interested in those particular cars, you can always get onto the guys and they'll be able to source you whatever car you're looking for. So a big thank you to Moorfield Motors. They're one of the partners behind the channel. They keep the dream alive. So yeah, let's move back on with the show. Let's get out of the car and see what's going on.
Yeah, so Dave left me out there on the road.
So you jumped out to get a shot, a roll-by shot.
Yeah, which I may add, it didn't work out. So there was no point in me doing it.
Probably a 5-minute walk, actually.
It was. I'm wrecked. I did run a bit of it as well. Racing to the shop.
I think I won that.
Josh.
That was ridiculous.
Okay, so you weren't totally convinced on the R34 GTRs. How about now?
What, I'm choosing between a house in Sheffield or a GTR?
Obviously, you're going to get a GTR.
I'll tell you what, the GTR is a lot faster than a house in Sheffield. I'm not even joking. You know when I'm in a car when sometimes first and second it pulls you back? 4th gear and it punched me back in the seat.
That is an amazing car. We got some great footage as well. I think that's footage that we'll just use forever because it's just the most beautiful car. However, while we've been running around after supercars and amazing JDM cars, for the last couple of days, Fiona's been working tirelessly to get the Porsche as shiny as possible. Behind me there it is. But
it looks shiny from here.
Before we get into that, let's go through the process he had to go through right now.
Free to return to that emo rap. Ain't no kilo stash. Augusta's son had to reload that. Daddy gone, but his legacy strong. How do you figure? I too thought I'd be dead, all things considered, but I'm living, thriving and growing, fighting opponents that I'm with it. Striving to know who died for the lowest, don't you get it? The industry hopers try to control us, I ain't with it. I got me a goal that's highly explosive with my wife and my baby. What I'm writing is weighty. Call me Esso or Bebenberg, they knighting me lately. Stand where the light is, feeling lighted, delighted, and maybe I'm getting grown. Nothing wrong with Bible and Baileys. I open up the text, got my mind closer off the edge. Goes the architect, I ain't gotta go to your connect, I gotta go direct. Him and I through the sun up. I say him and I, bless up, rest. It's the right perspective. Back when I was driving a Vectra, my mind was on the setup and ease. No time for the let up and breeze. Young man with a vision, my ammunition was let off and squeeze. Talking no about it, so exotic. Go to mile and never hold a product. Though we wildin', we was on the island wave. Fast forward now today, thank God my mama prayed. Looking back and seeing all that God has made with his legacy. Daddy showed me the whole entire page. The death of me, I will hold it and say Messiah's name. Gonna fire lane, but I also know that time will change. The daughter that a solo has soulless, you know.
Here at Drift Games, we absolutely love online drifting. But more importantly, for you guys watching at home, we want to get you in the game as well. So we've partnered up with digitalmotorsports.com, Ireland's first online sim store, who are experts in everything when it comes to online drifting. And they're going to give you guys a full free sim rig at the end of this series. Now I know you want to know, how do you win? But it's quite simple. Every single episode of Games Changers, we're going to release a letter. It looks a bit like this. And that letter will form a sentence. And at the end of the series, the first person who can put that full sentence together correctly wins a full simulator. Now that's not bad going.
This was on the shoot, but I didn't even drive it yet. It was driven by Fiona and by Jack, so I'm actually getting my first chance to look at it now, and it looks unbelievable. This looks like you could roll it back into the forecourt of Porsche and just put it back on display. Everyone has nice cars, they like their cars, but when you take it to someone who knows what they're doing, like we all give it a go. I give it a go cleaning. I'm terrible at cleaning, I'm going to be honest. But
use a sponge, Dave.
I use a sponge, and I can probably use a sponge.
It's about as far as you go.
I like to scoop up the gravel with the sponge and then just give it a good rub. But then I don't think I'm going to touch this car ever again. I think I'm just going to give it to you guys because, like, it's such a nice feeling to come back to a car that, I don't know, it kind of rejuvenates your love for it, because it kind of gets dirty, it gets mucky, it gets all kind of grimy, and then you see it like this and you go, oh, I'm back in love with this thing again. So I think it's a really nice looking car. I know a lot of people have divided opinions on it, but I actually really love the look of this car. I think it looks amazing. And it didn't look too out of place with all the other mental cars out there. Like, definitely I looked like, you know, the guy in the back of the photo going, hello.
And 100%, like, you came here like the baller, then the other guys turn up and then...
In any other company, I would have got away with it. But today, I did not get away with it because everyone's car was way nicer than mine. But it looks amazing. And so was it difficult? Was there anything that was kind of okay?
No, compared to stuff that comes in here normally, like you said, you weren't washing it with a load of sand or brushes, but no, I found it fairly easy enough to clean up. We went with a stage 2, so obviously a cut and then a polish, so it has that gloss enhancement now. And then obviously we went over.
I was going to say, you can actually, the light literally just reflects off it like anything.
You know what, hold on a minute, hold that thought. I got something to get, I'll be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
No, it's like somebody must have been.
I got a present for you. I got a present for you because you've been so good at helping us out get the car sorted, but also organising all the cool cars that came here. So we've got a few little bits of presents for you.
You didn't even let him open his own present. You went and opened it for him.
This is what I do. I ruin them all.
I've got a present and he's going to take it home as well.
So, brand new on the Drift Game shop, our brand new range. Got you a hoodie, t-shirt, got you another t-shirt, Drift Game snapback,
Definitely be wearing that.
Drift Games lanyard, and because we like this place so much, we got you the Drift Games banner as well for the garage as well. So if you guys want to grab any of this, it's now available on the Drift Game shop. We've got a brand new range on there. Thank you guys for all your support so far for grabbing it. We really appreciate it. And Fionn, it's a fair deal, I think, for what is an unbelievable. It's a fair deal. You know, I gave him some stuff. He spent 2 days cleaning the car. I mean, that seems like a fair deal. I also want to give big thanks to Marcin, who owns the R34 GTR and also is the man behind Tensai Pro Detailing. Yep. The car came in grimy, mucky, dirty. Now it's got, what, like 6 months protection on the car now?
No, basically the protection you have now, it's at least 3-5 years.
5 years?
Yep.
That's a lot
Because
more.
That's longer than you've ever had a car, Dave, so I mean you're good to go.
I didn't think it would last that long. The big advantage is, and I know you guys at home are saying ceramic coating, the protection is amazing, but what I find amazing about it is that I can actually just power foam the car, power wash it, and the dirt will just fall off it.
Pretty much that's it.
Instead of having to do 72 stages from this point on.
Yeah, once it's protected.
Every time.
They think of it this way, you've at least saved half an hour like every
I have saved
3 months.
Because usually I go, right, Sunday I'm going cleaning the car, you know what it's like, and then you get all your stuff out and you go, that's just too much effort, there's 20 bottles of stuff here. So at least now I can just hit it with the foam, hit it with the power washer, it'll come back straight like this again, and then in 6 months time I get a little top up on it.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Just to expand the lifetime of the coatings as well.
Exactly, and if you guys wonder about cars being clean, I mean, you did see the GTR, right? You saw how clean that car is. Well, this is the stuff, right? So thank you so much for helping us out with it.
You're welcome.
If I normally got it detailed, I would be like, I don't want to drive it, but now I'm convinced that I can actually keep this clean myself.
No, you can.
Even an idiot like me can keep their car clean from this
That
point
should be
on.
the slogan.
I'll be on this, I'll be here. Even an idiot like me can clean his car. And I have no idea what all the other cleaning stuff did because I never used it because I didn't know what it did. There was too many bottles, so I'm just so happy with that. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's a bit of a random one. We got like a midnight club kind of photo shoot. We got some rolling shots. We got to see some awesome supercars, some very, very, very cool Japanese cars. And also, we got to basically have fun with our friends and hang out with cars. That's the whole point, right? So if you like this episode, if you like this style of episode, let us know in the comments. But I want a big question for you guys. Which was your favorite car? Do I even have to ask? I know what you're all going to say.
That's
anyway.
going to be 2 episodes in a row. It could be the same car.
It could be the same car. It could be the same car. But what do you think of the Porsche? Did it come out pretty cool? I think it came out pretty cool. We might be doing some road tests, some track tests in this very, very soon. We've also got some big updates coming on some new cars landing this week. End of this week, we got 2 cars landing to the channel, 2 brand new cars. So we're not going to say what they are yet, but they are coming up. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next episode. And of course, always subscribe, like, comment, keep the dream alive. Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.